Oh, you flipped the screen.
Oh, is that going to distract you?
No, it's smart.
I can't even see that far.
Yeah, I can't see it either. That last time it flipped, it'll at least let me know if it just flips off.
Exactly.
Which has happened a couple of times.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's usually why. I was just sitting here thinking about it. We did an episode earlier today where we were joking about how we don't do endings, how it gets cut off. I'm pretty sure that got cut off.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure that whole part got cut off.
How many hours of this podcast have just gotten...
I don't even want to talk about that. There's been so many times we've recorded full-on things and then been like, oh,
we haven't
guess
brought
what?
that up yet, though.
We just had to throw all that away. It didn't work at all.
That's just show business, though.
That's showbiz, baby.
That's show business.
Yeah.
You told me that yesterday.
The thing that gets me through life is when a joke that fails that I try to land or anything happens. I say to myself very quietly, "That's showbiz, baby," and it always gets me by.
Oh man, I had a joke eat it so hard the other day where I had to do like a little public speaking thing. I thought it was gonna land because I was like this lady. I had to introduce this lady, and I was like, she was from up north, and I was like, I listed all of her accomplishments, and I was like, but I summed it up as being like, that means she's a Yankee, right? But the whole room wasn't
Crickets.
from the South, dude.
Oh,
so it just nobody thought it was funny.
Like, oh.
And I was like, oh, man, it was. It was like sliding in the home plate face first and shorten it. You feel all of a sudden it's just like you feel this tall. I hate that. That's the worst. I do it on stage all the time, dude.
My favorite northern versus southern quick joke is if they're from anywhere, then you just say, "Oh, good, yeah, Massachusetts, awesome. Welcome to the United States of America."
Every time. That's good.
That's good. I'll have to give that a try.
Yeah, that one's easy.
What were we talking about?
We're gonna play a game.
Oh, yeah.
All
right.
Okay.
Okay. So it's just a list game, right? You got 5 seconds.
Okay.
So we're just going to name, we'll say Chattanooga area bands, right? Say now, Chattanooga area bands that existed. And you just keep going until somebody eats it, right?
Yep.
So, Malele Roots.
Double Dick Slick.
Hard luck.
Red Pond.
I was gonna say Red Pond. Randy Steele.
Quattro Cinco.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I like that idea. Strung like a horse.
Southern Soul Family.
Jet Black.
Oh, man. Courtney Holder.
Dang, we're just naming our friends. YG Tut.
I'm trying to.
But that was 5 seconds.
Bohannons.
Luke Hard.
Slim Pickens.
No pressure.
Oh, that's the band. Sorry. I thought you were making a comment.
That's a band.
I thought you were making a comment. I'm sorry. What's it called? Hard Luck.
He said that.
Oh, no.
I love Hard Luck.
That's a fun band.
Yeah, they're killing. I
Great
love
band.
Southern rock, and I'm glad they're doing what they're doing.
Me too.
Yeah.
What's another category? So now I get the game. So
Now you
it's
see the game.
5 seconds of no new ideas, and you just keep going until somebody.
That's a great road game. Great game to play on the road because you can come up with, you can do that with anything. Movies is a real easy one to do. And that's, but yeah, local bands.
Let's do breakfast items.
All right.
Okay.
I lost, so I can't start it.
I'll start. The scrambler at Crystal, the Crystal Scrambler.
Avocado toast.
Bacon.
Eggs.
Omelet.
Biscuits.
Scottish egg.
Waffle.
Grits.
Pancakes.
French toast.
Toast.
Buttered toast.
That's toast. That's toast, dude.
Yeah. Hash browns.
Croissant.
Breakfast tacos.
little sausage biscuit.
I mean, I threw biscuit out there already. We'll
Yeah,
let that
okay,
slide.
all right.
Bagels.
Biscuits and gravy. Completely different thing.
Completely different thing.
All right, we'll say biscuits are done now. All right.
Yeah, no more biscuits.
No more biscuits.
All right.
All right. Little crepe.
I don't think that's how you say
You're not
that.
getting crepes.
I don't think that's how you say
Crepes.
that. There you go.
There
I'm
we
pretty
go.
sure that's how it is. Fruit.
Orange juice.
Little parfait.
Is that the same as yogurt?
Well, granola. Then I'll switch it. Granola.
Well, I was going to say yogurt if it wasn't. I'll say parfait.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. Now you say yogurt.
Coffee. That's like that's if you
true.
ain't gonna eat nothing.
That's true.
Yeah.
One of those green smoothies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cereal. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think he's hit a
He
wall.
said, you can't give me one.
I'll say oatmeal.
I think
You're
oatmeal
out.
is a good one, but I didn't think of that.
Oatmeal.
I
That
think
was
Joel-
a foreign concept.
Joel wins the recall contest.
That was good. Okay, I like this game. Yeah,
See?
I know, yeah.
This is a good game to play on the road. It's a lot more fun than trying to look at road signs.
All right. Let's bring it back home. Chattanooga venues. JJ's.
Like existing and old.
No. Always and forever. Doesn't matter when. JJ's.
Browse Ballroom.
Jacob's Ladder.
Rhythm and Brews.
Five Wits. Or I'm sorry, High Five Clouds.
Cherry Street Tavern.
Chameleon, right?
Yeah, did somebody say JJ's already?
JJ's, Jacob Bladder, and Chameleon were just said.
Have already been said. All right. I don't like it that you do that.
That's-
Miller Plaza.
Miller Plaza. Yeah, that's a good one. Barking Legs.
Sluggos.
Buds.
Southside Social.
The Wood Shop.
Ooh, you said Buds.
Ooh, Tremont.
Governors.
The Govs.
Govs, dude.
Songbirds.
What was the other one that was down there by the Govs? Track 29.
Revelry Room.
Oh, you got mine.
One.
Stone Cup. Like Stone Cup, the coffee shop.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the name. I would say. Oh man. I'm crashing. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, Randy lost. I was gonna say Arts Avenue. That was a very
I was trying to think of the
short-lived
name. What's this? I got Coolidge Park.
Coolidge
one.
Park.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of the Coolidge Park. I don't know why.
Coolidge Parks. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a ton of
There's
venues
a bunch of
that
them.
we're forgetting.
Because we could have gone Walker Theater. We could have gone Tivoli. You could have gone Memorial.
Oh, Tivoli, dude.
You
Why
know.
did I say
Oh, yeah.
Tivoli,
There's like-
dude?
Gone bigger.
It's like
Track 29, right? That wasn't
we're
said.
never gonna play at those places.
Right.
We're trying to go with what's
Yeah,
in
we're trying the
reach.
ones we know. Yeah. That's right.
Now you got Porch Fest, which is just taking over every single little town in Chattanooga.
Highland Park now.
Yeah, you got Red
St.
Bank
Elmo,
Porch
Red
Fest,
Bank.
St. Elmo Porch Fest.
That's a great idea.
Need to get a Signal Mountain Porch Fest, maybe in conjunction with the world's largest yard sale. Do the yard sale porch
World's
fest.
world's largest porch fest. It's porches. That'd be great.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
That'd be very
Some-
fortunate
Did you
of
just
us.
look at your watch?
Yeah.
I saw that. That wasn't slick. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, cool.
Well, there's
Good
a-
point, Tyler.
how fortunate.
Yeah.
Porch Fest. We've got a couple of Porch Fests coming up. I think it's interesting how fast they blew up.
Yep.
You had
I love it.
one kind of pop off for a few years by itself, and then all of a sudden,
What
it
was the
just
original?
went-
Highland Park?
Was it St. Elmo or Highland Park? I can't remember.
I think it was St. Elmo.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I think it was
I
St.
think-
Elmo.
You know,
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think they've been doing that for like 16 years. or
It's
something.
been going for a hot
Plus.
minute.
Really?
Yeah. It's been
And
a.
it's definitely St. Elmo.
I might.
I don't know.
I'm getting that mixed up with Maine by 24. I apologize. I'm just going to stop talking. But I think it was St. Elmo was the original.
Porch Fest is a cool idea, and then I just recently, I mean, I've only been aware of it for the past couple of years, but now they're using like public spaces and parks to be like main stage of Porch Fest. And
Did
stuff
you
like that.
did you play that Porch Fest with us that was in Atlanta? the chili cook-off thing that we did that time.
Maybe.
That was like the first Porch Fest thing that I'd ever played, and it was a long time ago.
I love a chili cook-off.
But it was a
Playing one
big
of those.
chili cook-off Porch Fest thing that it was pretty fun.
Reason why I like chili cook-offs for gigs is because you get no hassle on the food. Everybody, you're playing. There's never the one part about playing gigs on the road is just trying to get food from the bar is sometimes just a hassle if you're a musician, for whatever reason. But if you got 10,000 different chilies, make friends and go eat some good
And
chili.
like if you're trying to win, you want the guy with the microphone to tell
With the
everybody how good your chili is.
That's what happened at the Akoi, because we had 17 different kinds of chilies, and they were like, "No, you tell everybody number 14."
Yeah. Where do you get a hold of Mama's chili?
That's right.
The problem is, man, that's terrible food to pump into a band and put them all in a van for
You got a time limit.
6 hours.
What I will say though is when it comes down to 46 different chilies or whatever, it's the sales pitch that really gets you. Because it literally gets lost in the sauce. But there was one guy that like grabbed me, I remember, and he was like, I went to Japan, I raised this cow with a Japanese man, and like gave me the whole like story of the Wagyu. He's like, I massaged it myself, I then butchered it, and like I was crying laughing because he was like telling me how much I should vote for his, and he was like, tell everyone, I know its name, I knew the cow, I raised it myself.
He saw you
I
coming.
looked it in the eyes as it passed into
when
the
he
next
was, I was
realm.
just thinking, yes, thank you.
I closed the eyelids of the cow.
Yeah.
He clocked Joel's softy coming on, like he clocked him coming right away.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
I got him.
Yeah,
Trying to
was-
get that
I thought it
I
was the
got him.
funniest thing I'd ever heard.
Oh, heartthrob, huh? I'll tell you the cow's name.
I thought it was so funny.
Beatrice.
And he just gets it from Food City or something.
Well, exactly, and that's what he told me. That's what he told me at the end. He was like, "I'm just lying. I just went to Whole Foods and got this stuff. I spent way too much money. I spent $86 on this one little pie." It was funny.
We used to do chili cook-offs in the fire department. Well, they still do them all the time. But we had to do one year. They were like, this is when I was very young in the department. And they were like, hey, we got to do the news. You got to go do the news. So you have to cook your chili like almost a whole day before so that you can bring your chili to the news at like 6 a.m. so they can try it or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So we just happened to be working the night before. So the night before, of course, worst case scenario, catch a house fire. So we're on a fire all night. Don't have time to do any of the chili cooking or nothing. So the next morning we have to go do it. And where can I get chili at 5:30 in the morning to take to the news?
Right.
So I just went to Crystal's, dude, and, and got a couple of sides of Crystal's.
From the chili cheese puffs.
Yeah. I just put them in a thing and took it to the news, and was like, "Yeah, here we go, you guys, give it a try." I couldn't get a lot, It was rough, dude. It was
I
rough.
would have went to
What did they say?
They got burnt
They
split.
said, "Oh my gosh, this is delicious." So what can you say? There's cameras going, dude.
Dude, you would have spent all this time just for them to have the same reaction.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
yeah.
change.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you tell them?
No,
Tell them afterwards.
No.
Hey, by the way, I'm really sorry.
no, they definitely thought I thought that was delicious chili. It had to taste terrible, dude. It looked terrible and it smelled terrible, dude. And I mean, you know how it is, dude. That's like
Yeah,
that's
it's like
the end.
onto the sides.
That's the end of shift. Like they don't start making chili until like 3.
You had to add a little water and stir it in. It was all crusty, dude.
Oh,
And then when y'all leave, they're like, that was terrible. Yeah, this is firefighter stuff.
Right.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
understand.
They don't know nothing.
That was what keeps them going. They don't get a lot of meals because they're out saving lives.
Do you ever do a celebrity show up at the fire department? Have you done one yet? Just during shift, just walked in and been like, "Hey guys," you ever just show up again
Oh, since
I?
you retired?
since you've retired?
I mean, I've gone by like my fire station. I see
Everybody
the
loves.
guys.
They're like, "Yes,
No,
He made it out. No. Like, what are you doing here?
he's the king. The king. He made it."
No, definitely not. No. It's like it's always the same. It's like nice beard.
You still playing? You still
Yelled
playing
out
that
right out of the
banjo?
gate. Right out of the gate. Nice beard, dude.
Weirdo.
Yeah, you just went full hippie, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, I mean it is kind of funny. It really is work, folks. Like I don't see them. I don't really think about going to the fire department. I don't really think about it that much, but I talk to some of those guys, quite a bit. You remember my friend Tyler? He's fixing to retire. A bunch of the people that I kind of came in with are all fixing to retire. So I'm sure I'm going to see them a lot more.
It's awesome
now that the department's really becoming younger. And then kind of moving.
Are there like reunions like there are for high schools? Do you ever get together with your first department, like the people from
like the fire academy or
or that or something?
I mean, kind of.
Or you just kind of all stay in touch with the ones that you want to?
And I'd stay in touch with everybody, and I'm still like do stuff with the union, and I'm still involved with helping them put their concert on. So I still see a lot of those guys, and I mean today they got
there's just not an organized thing.
Engine 5, which was my engine for a long time, got a new truck today. I got like 2 text messages with pictures and got a new Engine 5, right? So So I have friends who are on. I left early, really, for like a lot of people are going past 25 years.
Yeah,
but I wanted to get out.
Do you age out? Do you basically just have to be fit enough to do the job?
No. There's an age limit. Is there like
paperwork stuff you can do?
There's an age limit that you. You have to do a physical agility test every year. You do stuff every year for that. So you have to be able to pass those tests or whatever, but. You can't. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's 55. Once you hit a certain age, you can't go past that. But yeah.
Did you volunteer first? We don't have to talk about this the whole time, but my first interaction with firefighters was like sister's boyfriends that did the Dallas Bay
guys. Yeah. I didn't volunteer before. I came through. I got in the fire department from EMS because I would go as an EMT mainly because I was tripling on the Ocoee River and you paid more money to get an EMT license. Yeah. So I went and got an EMT license, and then I started working on ambulance, and then that led to joining the fire department. Yeah. We ran calls with the fire. I didn't really know that much about what the fire department did until I worked on ambulance, and we ran some calls with the fire department. I was like, that looks way cooler than this. Right. And I was like, so then I kind of focused on that. And luckily, it's just a timing thing, man. I happened to be young, and I already had an EMT license, and it was before September 11th because
everything changed.
It just was a lot different job before what people thought of it as. Mm-hmm. It became a lot different after September 11th. Now it's becoming more what it was before.
Right, just in time for you to
get out.
Yeah,
but the fire department is a great career, a great job.
Yeah,
I would recommend it to anybody. I think talking about music, I've kind of said this before, but like if you're a musician and you want a perfect side gig, go get an EMT license and just drive an ambulance. You don't have to go through the paramedic school. Just get enough just to drive. They need those people all the time. You become an IV certified to start IVs. So you help paramedics on the scene, and then you drive. And then
how good do you have to be at driving? Is there like a driving test or?
Yeah, there's tests.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah. There's tests.
You also have the lights,
but
that give you, in a perfect scenario, people clear the way.
Yeah,
you just got to have a certain awareness.
We do. It's called EVOC courses, like emergency vehicle operation courses. You have to do those, so you got to be trained to do everything, right? But a lot of that stuff is PRN work, which means as needed. If they have heavy weekends, they'll call you. You can get on those schedules. So if you're a touring musician, you can go out on the road and you can come back and call them and say, "Hey, I'm available." And if they have work for you, you can do that for multiple ambulance agencies. Do that for a couple, and then you can work when you're back. And then when you're not available, you're not available.
It's like kind of contracted.
Yeah, just like I said, you can just be a PRN. Wow. You're part time. Whenever you can work, you can work. You can find those services around literally every region in the United States. You can probably find those services. So anywhere you're at, you can pop that job off.
Yeah,
that's a good side gig right there.
Yeah, and you can play music and yeah. The main thing is you can't. It's you have to like prepare yourself because you're going to see. You got to be
Yeah.
prepared because you're going to see the worst days everybody has that you come into contact with. But once you get, if that's something that you're helping people and you can deal with
Yeah,
it.
if you get called and you want something flexible, that's definitely a flexible career. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it is.
So I think we were talking earlier about things that you're excited about in the local scene, things that you wish, like, is there anything going on right now?
Let's do Tyler's picks.
That's what, yeah,
Tyler's
like
picks.
like
Well, Road to Nightfall,
stuff that you're excited about that you're a part of too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've talked a lot about your music that you're doing with other people, but stuff that you're doing here locally too.
Yeah. Well, I have nothing to do with Road to Nightfall, but I know if you're a musician in town, you've been a part of it at some point, and that's coming up real quick, and that's always really fun and awesome. And I love the Diamondback. Is he doing the guitar again?
Yeah, a new guitar.
Yeah, dude, he makes awesome guitars. I think Nick Letzko won one of those guitars that he probably still plays.
He does. He still plays it. Yeah.
Yeah, so Road to Nightfall is super awesome. Super excited for that. Something locally I'm excited for. I don't know if there's anything officially going to happen with it at this moment, but that's the Joel Four Lines album. We've been in the studio. We've been recording, and it's been funny because like when he started recording, it was right before I left for Europe for a month.
Yep.
So I just did one day at the very beginning, and then I get back in town, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I've got all this recorded now, and then I go back, and these songs are completely evolved.
Yeah, that Tyler showed up, and it was never a plan, like, because I don't want my friends to feel a pressure to, because I feel more of a friend to you than a professional. We don't have to keep it professional even when it's professional.
Yeah.
And so you came in and you're like, hey, I'm here. And I was like, well, I was going to play guitar on this, and this, and this, but now I'm not going to. And you picked up that, it was like a 1943 Martin or something.
Yeah, pre-war Martin.
Dude,
Mitch
dear
has,
gracious. And just did some
it's
monster.
such an inspired guitar to play. It like humbles you. Mitch is probably going to keep telling this story, but I had my guitar, which is like a new Gibson, and I set it on the floor. There was a guitar stand, but I just set it on the floor. I just do that a lot anyways. Like I'm not afraid of anything getting damaged. I'm just kidding.
Right.
It's a regular. I don't care. But Mitch, they're like, hey, there's a guitar stand right there, and I'm like, no, Grandpa's in the room. That thing needs to listen.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't get a stand today. We got a pre-war Martin. That was fun. Man. Yeah, I'm excited for, fingers crossed, for me, IBMA. I know that's in the fall, but it'll be here before you know it. And last year, I only got to...
You didn't...
I got to do the pre-ceremony with Randy, and then I went on the road. And so hopefully I've got it in my calendar right now. I'm available.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be here or not.
I felt so bad. I was just like, man.
Yeah, because bluegrass is so special for me, especially in Chattanooga. And I've watched venues and get-togethers and stuff like kind of like disappeared. Snow Hill Bluegrass Jamboree, that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Rocky River, which I think's out more towards like Winchester or Middle Tennessee. And it's really, if the audience of people that goes to these venues like the Mountain Opry, which I'm grateful that they're keeping that going, but if there's a certain upper age group of supporters and they start, going away or not being healthy enough to get out anymore, then these venues just go away.
Yeah.
Completely. And that's why it's so awesome to have young people and to be teaching people bluegrass and to carry that on that way that these people can stay open.
Right.
I love the platform that bluegrass has nowadays because I would love to not see these venues disappear.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think that you and I are at an age where we're definitely seeing the necessity in a new light of passing on that,
I wonder like, because I know, you take like the one, like the Signal Mountain Opry or, any of the other ones that have happened that are struggling. Because, we see them that were real popular, that struggle, that used to be every
Yeah.
You know, Friday night
Yeah.
up there was blown out, you know, and they start. I wonder, like, how do we pull that back? Because I know that this, like, the generation of folks who have young kids right now are the same generation of folks who would want to come to that. They are family-oriented people,
Yeah.
and they do exist. They are on Signal Mountain. You know, like, how do you get those folks to start bringing their families on Friday nights over there?
Just gotta start telling people. It's kind of, for me, it's been a if you know thing when it was every Friday night, you know, and now it's even more so because it's once a month, and they're probably, you know, I know and love the people that run it, but, you know, as promoting anything these days, you know, social media is a double-edged sword. You know, you're getting the word out there, but you're also battling against everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the tough part, is getting the word out, I think.
And also, like, I had a concern. Somebody came up to me about brunch, and it was a guy with kids about, I don't know, 4 to 8. And he said, man, you guys should do like a family, you know, gathering, you know, something with where you're playing and families are able to come. And I said, well, we got brunch. And he kind of looked at me and goes, well, it's more of a good time. And if you know, can bring your family, that's great. And it kind of hit me that we're going to have to market it as a for families event. Like, that's the only
brunch specifically.
No, I'm saying those events like that, how we can get, we're going to have to make
tell people
some
that
kind
they
of,
can do this.
we're going to have to make some kind of, like, or somebody's going to have to make an event for families. Like, bring your kids. We're going to have specific activities for kids, you know, and when you have those things, then the families are, but what I've noticed from that conversation, it got me thinking, the families with kids aren't going to bring something out without it having some childlike appeal.
Yeah,
because
that's an interesting point.
You know, and so I've been thinking.
You got the campfire thing,
right?
The reflection writing campfire series.
Hey,
that almost sells out completely.
Right.
Every month that they do that, or however regularly they do it, because it's kid friendly.
and it's a great time too.
Yeah.
Do they sell alcohol?
April the
there?
25th is going to be a
There's
fantastic
vendors,
time.
yeah. There's
Vendors
vendors.
and
There's food trucks. They have cakes.
I know.
And stuff. They have different sponsors every time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're doing. Unfortunately, the same night they're doing the finals here, we're playing reflection writing, and they're doing it's Tremont Travel Night. So we got
Okay.
Tremont.
But not much conflict if you have a family and kids that you want to entertain
Oh.
earlier in the night. You're not, you know.
It's that whole reflection writing series is just so great for that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nothing but families and kids running
Yep.
around and all that.
And
I
it's
mean,
a big
I think
wide
you
open
have.
space and cool, like safe, controlled environment.
Yeah.
I think those same families and kids that come to that, I think a lot of those people are on Signal Mountain or close to Signal Mountain
People
that
that-
would be more than willing to come to the Bluegrass Jam if they really knew that what kind of family atmosphere, what it is, what it can be. But it seems like I'm pretty dialed in with Bluegrass community around here. I rarely see ads for it.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone talking about it, honestly, unless it's you guys, you know,
Yeah.
unless it's somebody from, you know, I just.
Mountain Aubrey?
And
yeah.
reflection writing, I see them having events for kids. I see them having child education. So the people that are seeing those advertisements
They're
are
probably
people that are
members,
picking
too.
up and dropping
Yes.
off their
I mean, I think
kids,
that's-
members. And so that's why I have to, like, if they want families, bring families there when music isn't happening. For kids, for work, like stuff like that. I think that really does help your advertising. Oh, this is a family child tailored area, as opposed to where Barrel House, you can't really do that to the full extent because there's going to be a heavy metal show in here one night.
Yeah.
You know, and
Sometimes it's an all ages place.
100%.
It depends on the band that's playing.
and it goes back to that thing that we talk about, having consistency, telling people it's something consistently. You're going to have to almost add that to your brand. I feel like.
To whereas you don't know what's going on there, but you know you can depend on this.
Yes.
Like the wood shop for me is like, if I don't know who's playing there, I know it's going to be good because it's a listening environment.
Right.
I know I'm not going to have to worry about, you know, people being obnoxious while I'm trying to listen to the band.
Right.
You know, so that's a dependable source of music
Yeah.
in that specific way. You could also have a dependable aspect in the opposite direction. Where if you want to go have a good time and you want to be able to have a conversation and catch up with somebody while there's live music playing, not even to be disrespectful to the band.
Yeah.
There's places you can do that.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like for to take an extreme example, I'm not going to bring a 4-year-old to JJ's. That's just probably not going to happen. It's probably never going to. But reflection writing, because that's a part of their brand. I will.
If I saw you with a 4-year-old, I would be like,
who's
how'd you get a 4-year-old?
the proverbial eye? If I walked into a place with a 4-year-old, they would say, "All right."
Did Joel tell you about the imaginary kid that we wrote a song for?
This is you've never. Oh my gosh,
dude.
All right, Martelli gets a DM.
This is an Instagram scam that I didn't know about.
Okay, nice.
You already know where it's going, but I get and I probably needed money at that time in my life.
We all needed money. It was during the COVIDs.
Yeah, it was around the pandemic, and this dude called. He messaged me on Instagram. I didn't think twice about what his profile looked like. It just looked like a vague, bland, person. And he said, "Hey, my kid's birthday is coming up. I'm trying to pay it was an amount of money that made sense for the situation. It was
$200.
It was $200.
$200 is exactly $200.
And this guy DM me. He's like, "Man, can you write a song and just record it for my kid, and I'll give you $200?" And I was like, "Man, why not?" And I immediately called Joel because I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't write a song and I can't sing it. And Joel's just got kid-friendly vibes. And
that's right.
And so it became a 2-for-1 special. And he gave me the looking back the vaguest details about
he likes
this
tigers. He likes the color blue.
His name was Joe. He was turning 4. His favorite superhero was the Flash. And he had a dog, and whatever the dog's name was, Skip or Spot or something like that. And we got together on the porch of Stone Cup.
Stone Cup.
We sat there, looked at the things, and
you guys wrote a song?
We spent an amount of time that would have been worthy of paying us a couple $100 just to sit down and try to come up with something. Recorded it. Multiple takes.
On the porch?
On the porch at Stone Cup.
I'm finding this video.
Filmed it. See, I don't post a lot, so I know I've got it.
Okay.
But filmed it, recorded it, sent it into this guy, and then the scam was that he was having issues with his bank account. So he's like, we did the whole thing, and he's like, "Oh, thank you so much. It's great." Didn't care. And he's like, "Man, I can't. For some reason, my bank ain't working. Can you send me $1,000 and I'll send you the change back?" And I was like, "Oh man!" And then me and Joel had the idea of we're gonna celebrate this random non-existent kid's birthday every year. So now he's probably
He's probably
8.
He's probably 8 or
years
9
old now, Joe.
Oh wow!
But I have it. It's actually in my calendar. I'll text Joel. I'm like, "Hey, it's Joe's birthday."
It's Joe's birthday.
But yeah, that never happened.
Here it is.
Never a real thing.
Dude,
That's so good.
Hey Joe, we're so happy for you. Happy 4th birthday. We wrote you this song. Mom and Dad had us do it, and we're so glad to be able to. Happy birthday. I know a boy. He's fast like the Flash. It gives him so much joy.
Yep.
When he starts to dance.
He liked running.
He's wild like a tiger.
I love tigers.
He loves to explore.
Yep.
You know he's having fun.
This is the best part.
When he starts to roar. His name is Joe. He's turning 4. Mom and Dad, no one loves him more.
Oh,
That's worth $200 right there, dude.
You are so special. That's what we're here to say.
Bomb. Bomb.
So we posted it.
Bomb.
We posted it. We didn't.
We posted it anyway. We didn't care.
We're like, "Hey, there's a good story."
Yeah. So I got a call from a guy in Nashville to write a kid's tune. You're
like, "I'm not falling for this thing."
No, what I did was I just absolutely did it. It was one of my buddies. His name was Trip. He was the first guy I went to Monrovia with. He was like, dude, that was incredible.
somebody
Right one for my
nice.
son.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes.
What's funny is when I posted that, I had like so many of my friends were like, "Oh yeah, I saw that scam a mile away." And I'm like, I didn't.
Yeah, we found out that like 25 different people had
Yeah, they were
gotten-
like, "Oh yeah, I almost fell for that." Adam Stone said somebody tried to get him, but he didn't follow through.
we're over
We
here
did.
in Stone Cup meeting, like having like, oh, we'll meet here at 2 o'clock. you
Yeah,
know?
we had scheduled it. You know how hard that is to do?
But anyway, I think it was worth it.
That was a very innovative scam too. Like, who like would have thought that they were going to target us?
Well, and the thing
Like-
was,
Yeah, for real.
Like, not really like a profitable,
right.
group of people to try and rip off.
But it was $200, so it made sense.
Yeah,
like
it wasn't like
we'd already done all this
a lot,
work,
but
Yeah.
it wasn't a little. But it could have been like $800 for them.
Right.
So
There was one that went through the bluegrass community a couple years back that was same kind of thing. Not a song. It was a European festival, bluegrass festival, and they copied like an actual one that had been going on for a while, and they got a ton of bluegrass folks. They got like a couple of some big folks too, and they were doing the same thing. The price wasn't crazy, but it was like just enough to be like, hey, actually, that could be enough that we could go there and do like 4 more gigs and
yeah.
come out, And they got all kinds of people. Luckily, I figured it out right before I sent all of our social security numbers.
Yeah, just in time.
As I was doing, I was like, wait a minute.
Hold
you know
on.
what? Let me think about this for a minute
Fine.
before I send pictures of everybody in the band's passports. All right, we're going to do an ending. You ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to nail an ending this time.
All right. You want to all talk at once and see what happens, or
Should we? Yeah, let's just all talk at once.
yeah?
That'll be fun.
Are we saying the same thing or say whatever we want?
How about? We're supposed to
Stuff
say.
get off my chest.
Oh, well, let's hear that. We don't have to stop. We
Yeah.
don't
Any
have-
grievances or
No, I
anything
don't
like
have
that?
any grievances.
Oh, no.
Grievances?
I had a
Fire
great
away.
time.
Okay. all
I had a
right.
great time today.
All hearts and minds clear.
Yeah.
All right.
Like and share. That's what we're supposed to say.
Hey, you've just watched a successful podcast of Eat the Brick. Joel and Randy. We had Tyler Martelli with us, ladies and gentlemen. It was
The
a good
German.
time. Yeah, like and subscribe, share, hit all those buttons in the bottom, even the dislike one, and then hit the like one again.
Thanks, y'all.
See ya.